So it is a dreary kind of morning. I didn't know that I was going to be coming out, so I didn't bring my actual camera, but I've just got my phone. We are at the fairgrounds, which I'm going to try to get this in the background best as I can. I don't know if I'm in frame or not. It's the most local fair that's decent for me, but it's of course not fair time. There's several raids going on. I want to go ahead and get most of them out of the way. I'm getting ready to do a Sharpedo raid. Later on we're going to talk about some things because I like to talk. Looking at the options for my camera, I totally should have just recorded that first part this way, but here we are. We're at our Shuppet raid. Oddly enough, we're at a farmer's market. Kind of hard to see, but it's like right there, farmer's market. It's kind of hard to film and play at the same time, so next we'll be heading that way. We're going to our next 1-star raid. I'm really hoping for a snow runt. Hopefully the Shuppet is shiny. It's probably not going to be, and you can probably see it on screen by now. And if it isn't, then just close your window. Just force close your app, stop watching the video, unsubscribe, just never talk to me again. This is actually from the fair, again, of course, because I'm still on the fairgrounds, but this is the petting zoo area. And then in here, they do like animal shows or something. I don't know what that's called. You know that subreddit like abandoned building porn or abandonedness porn? I don't know what it's called, but this place right here, right now, looks totally abandoned. That is amazing. So on top of level 33, you guys also did see that I finished the first part of the Spiritomb. So we are currently working on the second part, and with the second part underway, we need to catch 108 Pokemon, catch 10 dark type Pokemon, and spend 8 Pokestops that we've never visited before. Luckily, when I came here earlier this year to the actual fair, I didn't get to play. So I'm gonna hit most of the Pokestops here that I can that are in walking distance, and yeah, so that'll be on the way. There's geese everywhere. Wonder if I can pet one. Come here, geese. Come here, geese. Hey, I don't know how to call a geese. They won't let me get near them. Hey. Hey. Hey, come here. Come here. Fine. Didn't want to pet you anyway, you weird duck wannabe. So, trying to find my way around. Some of the gates are closed, so I can't just like walk freely through here. But this place is really cool. This, when they have the fair going, is actually like a blacksmith area, and you basically get to come hang out, watch them actually like make swords and armor and shields and all kinds of cool stuff. They make like little trinkets for you if you want. You can actually like buy like metal art, I guess. I mean, it just looks super cool. We're gonna keep it moving, hit the rest of these Pokestops, and then we're gonna wait on that tier 1 raid. See what it is. Snow runt, please. This bear is stuck in a tree. How freaking cool is that? And he's just like sitting there like, yo, what's up, ladies? Want to hang out? I got my kid, but he's just a cub. It's no problem. That's so awesome. So we're headed back to the car. A, it's cold. B, I can't hit any other Pokestops within the fairgrounds, so it's kind of pointless. And C, is my battery's dying. Being a one-man show is hard enough, but I can't imagine what it's like to be a one battery. Okay. So that's probably going to be it, unless I can find anything else that's interesting before I get back to the house. It's probably going to be it. As with most videos, there's no plan. Of course, I'm going to come up with a plan for things to talk about later. Quit being loud, stupid car. But as of now, there's no plan. So we're just gonna hit the car, get warm, get charged up. Hopefully I'll meet you guys back at the house. What's up? It has been a hell of a day. Remember on Thursday when I said that I got 3 10-kilometer eggs? Oh, farted. Tonight at Walmart, I made sure that we got my distance in because the fiance doesn't know how to make a lap and then check out. She likes to make zigzags across the store. So I got my distance in. Problem is, it's been suspended in the background for at least 30 minutes. More like 45 minutes. So if I tap this and it doesn't go back into the game, we may not get to see the hatch animations for all 3 eggs. We are looking for Riolu. That's the only one that I care about right now. Shinx would be nice, but Riolu definitely. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I can't be mad at Larvitar. I'm kind of mad at Larvitar. Well, that sucks. Things that I want to talk about today, just 2 really quick things. One, we've talked about Gengar for the last few days because Gengar Day is coming up on November 3rd. Yesterday, I talked about how terrible of a move Psychic is going to be. Today, my opinion is still the same. It sucks. You should hate it. I hate it. They revealed that we're going to get a second exclusive move for Gengar during the 3-hour window. That's going to be Lick. Lick is a fast move that is actually going to make Gengar a whole lot better. So, as most of you know, Shadow Claw is a legacy move that you could only get way back in the day and blah 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 blah. Lick, adding Lick. Here, I'm going to throw up an info for you. Lick is actually going to make just the tiniest bit more DPS, and the only reason that it makes the tiniest bit more DPS is because of the way that it charges your charge move faster than Shadow Claw does. If I'm understanding this correctly, TTFA is time to fire attack. What that means is that if you use Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball as your move set, you're going to get 6.3 seconds before you can fire off your first Shadow Ball. Great. With Lick, it gets reduced down to 4.5 seconds. So that means that you can basically fire off more Shadow Balls using Lick than you would be to use Shadow Claw. That means that Lick and Shadow Ball will actually do about the same amount of DPS as Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball, but only because you get more charge moves out of it. Depending on your matchup, depending on what you're really going up against, it's going to be really good. It's going to be the best moveset by far, and you should get it. It's going to be great. Shadow Claw may prove more worthy in some situations, but it'll be situational. Either way, though, this makes Gengar Day a lot more exciting. It's going to be great. Hopefully, you can actually TM into these. There's been some speculation on it. We don't yet know if it's confirmed, I'm pretty sure, but if you can get Lick on your Gengar, TM until you get Shadow Ball, because that's going to be your best bet. It's going to be great. If you happen to get a shiny Lick Shadow Ball, praise Arceus, praise the gods. Next thing is the APK Teardown of 0.125.1. Some of this stuff is going to be really fast because there's not a whole lot to talk about. If you guys want me to, I can show you how to install the APK in a safe way. It doesn't really like help you in any way. It just kind of like gives you the APK so that you don't have to download it whenever the update is available. If you want me to do that, let me know and I'll show you guys. This teardown includes networking updates. They update the network in nearly every APK. They're honestly just trying to make the game run better, run smoother. There's nothing wrong with that. Pokemon Go Plus tweaks. So we kind of expect Go Plus tweaks because of the new Adventure Sync that's coming out. Can I touch on that for a minute? Is that okay with you guys? You got to remember, the Go Plus is designed to spin stops and try to catch Pokemon for you. The bonus to that is that the game gets to run in the background while you do that. It is really, really, really shoddy. Sometimes it will calculate a really like accurate distance, sometimes it doesn't. It's the way that the algorithm to calculate the distance, and every time that the servers poll for your position, and that whole process, how it works is very, very awkward. So sometimes you don't really get what you did. The biggest deal with Adventure Sync is that you're going to be able to get the credit for what you did because the third-party app is going to tell Pokemon Go, hey, he did blah, blah, blah steps today. So you guys were with me basically all day today. It showed me earlier. I don't know how to really get to it yet. I haven't messed around with this as much. All day today, it calculated that I walked almost 2 full miles. This Google Fit app is going to tell Pokemon Go, hey, this person walked 2 miles. You need to credit them for 2 miles. So look at this. You see like all these crazy zigzags and cuts and turns and twists that I did this morning. Yeah, Pokemon Go isn't going to count all those little cuts and turns and twists. It's not going to have any idea what I was doing there, and it's not going to count that towards my egg distance. This is going to be way more accurate. Way more accurate. But Adventure Sync is not going to make a Go Plus or a Gacha or any device that you have to supplement your Pokemon Go life. It's not going to make those obsolete whatsoever. So next we have parent verification. That's something if you have a child account. Garbage removal, that's dealing with programming. If your app has used up a lot of memory, garbage collection is basically going through and picking out processes, pieces of information that aren't being used, and it dumps them, it gets rid of them, so that way your app won't hopefully crash as much, which is always a good thing. High-res avatar pictures are there. They made a few tweaks to the catch, the way that Pokemon, whenever you catch a Pokemon, it basically changes a tiny bit of how that works. Nothing inherently different. It's just hopefully to be more accurate. Pokestop submissions, they are kind of like tweaking that stuff. By the way, Mexico got in on that beta along with Brazil, and there was a third country, but I can't remember it. That's great. So here's the Adventure Sync. So you are going to have to give permissions and all that stuff just like normal for any other app that you really use. There's going to be 2 notifications possible, egg hatch and buddy candy found, which is okay. So it is going to count your distance in meters, the step count, calories burned, exercise duration, and then wheelchair distance and wheelchair push count. I think that is amazing. Let's say you go to the gym and you work out, you burn calories. You get credit for that. That is not possible right now with any device that you have. Well, Apple's Watch is supposed to do it, but it sucks. I will talk more about it whenever I know more about it. All I've read is the little bit that's in here. That's basically it. So this APK is of course nothing huge at the moment. The biggest thing is Adventure Sync. This actual feature is going to roll out very soon. That's great news. So as soon as we know more about it, I will get back to you. I promise I will show you as much as I can. So that is it. I just smudged my glasses extremely bad, and it actually is more beneficial to look at you like this. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I've said, if you like videos, hit the like button. If you comment on them, throw me a comment. I don't care what you do. Just watching is enough. Thanks for that. I really hope everybody has a great night, morning, evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Hopefully I can see you guys tomorrow.